purple sky, oh my.
Purple skyline cruise, feet up on the dash. City sitting at my sneakers like a pocket full of cash. Mountains cut the neon open, spilling light across the glass. Lo-fi drums and lazy circles, let the heavy feelings pass. I've been running all week long like I was chasing some award. Now I'm sitting in this cockpit like it's church without a board. Got a rollie full of scratches, got a tank that's over half. Got a joint that hit like Derry and a half, a wake rough laugh. Ash float out the moonroof, little comments in reverse. Every drag erase a sentence of my self-talk getting worse. I ain't searching for a lesson, I'm just vibing in this view. Let the bassline be the preacher while the sky keeps turning blue.
Purple skyline cruise, 420 in my lungs. One man in the spaceship watching cities bite their tongues. Blues, guitar drifting, thoughts diffuse. If my voice crack when I say I'm good, it's this purple skyline cruise. I don't need a perfect life for this moment to be true. Just a Smoky Lamborghini with a purple skyline view. Dashboard glow is ultraviolet gauges look like outer space. Hands tattooed around the wheel like constellations fall in place. Every playlist in my history had a night like this in mind. Auto roll wanna relax and night drive vibes for overthinker kind. I remember being younger trying to stunt for other eyes. Now I'm older, I just wanna feel my own chest recognize that I made it through some seasons that will redline every day. Now my biggest flex is breathing while the traffic's far away. When I mumble I'm still here and that's enough for Friday night. Let the rats drag through the meter like my stress left with the light. If I smile mid-verse and lose the rhyme I meant to use, that's the indica and peace talking on this purple skyline cruise. Yeah. Purple skyline cruise, 420 in my lungs. One man in a spaceship watching cities bite their tongues. Blues, guitar drifting, thoughts diffuse. If my voice crack when I say I'm good, it's this purple skyline cruise. I don't need a perfect life for this moment to be true. Just a Smoky Lamborghini with a purple skyline view. Maybe heaven ain't a staircase, it's a two-lane in the clouds. Where the mountains guard your secrets and the city hums too loud. Where your problems shrink to pixels underneath your tinted roof. Where your hoarse voice say I made it over every dusty proof. So I toast this little highway with a nod and with a hit, saying cheers to every version of me that refused to quit. If I'm thankful, lands off tempo on this slow motion excuse. That's my soul relearning rhythm on this purple skyline cruise.
By the time the sky goes darker and the town turns fairy lights, I've been driving with my demons buckled in but losing fights. Still got gravel in my register, still got scars along my route, but they shimmer in the glow now, not just reasons to doubt. If you're somewhere in your front seat feeling smaller than you should, let this hook sit on your speakers while your outlook turns to good. You don't need a different planet for your life to feel brand new. Just a slow smoky escape and a purple skyline too, yeah.
Purple skyline cruise, 420 in my lungs. One man in a spaceship watching cities bite their tongues. Blues, guitar drifting, thoughts diffuse. If my voice crack when I say I'm good, it's this purple skyline cruise.
I don't need a perfect life
for this moment to be true.
Just a Smoky Lamborghini with a purple skyline view. Hey, hey.
Engine purr, sky blur, mountaintops and lilac hues. But that low and grateful chorus gonna ride in all my news. If they ask me where I learned to just exist and can amuse, I'll say high above the city on a purple skyline cruise.
Hey, hey. On a purple skyline cruise. Hey, yeah.
Mountain City, Smoke.
Mountain view, slow burn. Whole town at my feet. Every house a little star in this inverted galaxy. Pink clouds melt into the ridges like the sky done spilled its drink. Lo-fi hi-hats tap like raindrops on the Lambo. While I think I used to scream inside my helmet, feeling life in overdrive. Now
Whisper in the kush clouds just to thank 'em I'm alive. Tattoo sleeves out the window, let the chill cut through the haze. Let the breeze turn on my one day into right now I'm okay. Ass drift down the canyon, shoulder disappear with all my fear. Every exhale feel like writing, I survived another year. I ain't trying to be the hardest, I'm just happy I still turn. With a rasp inside my chest and this mountain view slow burn.
Mountain view slow, 420 on the ride. One man, one machine, and 1,000 city lights. Snooze the keys, floating gears don't turn. If my voice shake when I say I'm free, that's a mountain view slow burn. I don't need a crowd to notice to confirm the way I learned. Just a purple painted skyline and a mountain view slow burn.
I got problems in the valley that can't follow me up here. All the deadlines, all the eyes on me dissolving higher air. Every playlist labeled late night driving, talking about this spot where the air is cool and quiet and the bullshit count is not. I remember being broken in a car that wasn't mine. Hands on 10 and 2 and trembling at the thought I crossed the line. Now my hands are inking steady on a wheel that feel like throne. Not cause money changed my spirit, but cause I'm okay alone. When I murmur out, forgive me for the seasons I was lost. Let it wobble off the kick like every toll I finally crossed. If a tear shows up in corners that the tinted glass can't churn, that's just water on the fire, but it's mountain view slow burn.
Mountain view slow burn, 20 on the rise. One man, one machine, and 1,000 city lights. Losing keys, floating gears don't turn. If my voice shake when I say I'm free, that's a mountain view slow burn. I don't need a crowd to notice to confirm the way I learned. Just a purple painted skyline in a mountain view slow burn.
Maybe peace is just a switch from us perform to let it be. From they watching every second to it's only God and me. From I gotta keep it perfect to my rough voice still a song. From I'm breaking every minute to I'm breaking, but I'm strong. So I sit here in this cockpit with the engine barely on. Let the auto hum beneath me like a low and faithful drum. If I'm proud of who I'm becoming, lands off beat against the turn. That's my soul still trying to catch up to this mountain view slow burn. By the time the joint is finished and the stars outnumber glass, I've been driving through my history like a lane I finally passed. Still got gravel on my consonants, still got questions with no word, but they don't feel quite as heavy in this high up smoky world. If you're somewhere feeling cornered by the noise of what you earn, let this hook roll through your speakers while the busy cities turn. You don't need a golden trophy for your heart to take its turn. Just a little space above it and a mountain view slow burn.
Mountain view slow burn, 420 on the rise. One man, one machine, and 1,000 city lights. Music keys, floating gears don't turn. If my voice shake when I say I'm free, that's a mountain view slow burn. I don't need a crowd to notice to confirm the way I learned. Just a purple painted skyline and a mountain view slow burn.
Shift to drive, head downhill, join the human traffic churn. But that rough and quiet mantra still repeat with every turn. If they ask me why I smile now when the city starts to burn, I'll say I left a piece of peace in that mountain view slow burn.
Roll one and drift away. Seat back, mind loose. Every inhale cut a string on all the things I can't reduce. Purple glow on every button. Cockpit look like outer space. Lo-fi bassline hold me gentle like a hand behind my face. No Notifications on mute, whole world on airplane mode. Every problem that was shouting, I will whisper by the road. I got ink up on my knuckles from the names that kept me strong. I got ghosts up in my rearview that don't get to ride along. Ask girl out the crack window like a spirit moving on. Every flake a little funeral for a weight that's finally gone. I ain't trying to chase a high score, I'm just riding on this high. Let the city stay beneath me while I orbit in the sky. Roll on and drift away. 420 in my chest, just a loner in a Lambo, finding quiet in the mess. Blues nose humming, mind okay. If my voice crack when I say I'm fine, I just roll on and drift away. I don't need a destination for this soul to find its sage. Just a purple painted sunset while I roll on, while I roll on and drift away. Every playlist in my library got a track for nights like this. Chill raps, stoner mood, soft blues, all them little captions missed. That the reason it is different is the day I had before. All the pressure, all the people, all the masks that made me sore. Now it's me and my reflection in the side view of glass. See the tired in my eyes, but see the hope that outlasts. See the boy who didn't think he'd ever get to feel this calm. See the man who learned that slowing down could be some kind of charm. When I whisper, I'm allowed to take a night off from the fight. Let the raps bleed through the reverb like a scratch across the night. If I laugh at how emotional one song can make me sway, that's the 808 and indica helping me drift far away. Roll one and drift away. 420 in my chest, just a loner in a Lambo, finding quiet in the mess. Blues nose humming, mind okay. If my voice crack when I say I'm fine, I just roll one and drift away. Destination for this soul to find its sage. Just a purple painted sunset while I roll, while I roll one and drift. Maybe strength ain't in the hustle, maybe power's in the pause. In a way you let your breathing catch up with your bigger cuz. In a way you let your playlist be a therapist for free. In a way the smoke draw letters only you and God can read. So I send this tiny prayer up through the moonroof with the haze. Let me keep this kind of softness when I go back to my days. If I'm trying lands off tempo on this chilled out 4-bar sway, that's my heartbeat learning rhythm as I roll and drift away. By the time the joints of memory and the sky's a deeper tone, I've been cruising through my history. In the car I call my own. Still got gravel in my register. Still got doubts that sometimes play, but they quiet when the chorus say you're good to drift away. If you're listening in your driveway trying to breathe out all your stress, let this hook loop in the background while you sit inside that mess. You don't need a perfect answer for your chest to feel that's great. You just need one smoky moment and a roll one drift away. Roll one and drift away. 420 in my chest, just a loner in a Lambo, finding quiet in the mess. Blues nose humming, mind okay. If my voice crack when I say I'm fine, I just roll one and drift away. I don't need a destination for this soul to find its sage. Just a purple painted sunset while I roll, while I roll one and drift away. Turn around, head back down to where the noise still gotta stay, but that smooth and hazy mantra keeps me lighter on the way. If they ask me how I cope when life feels darker than the day, I'll say I find a little road and I roll one and drift away.
Oh, city under me, but I'm just trying to be under control.
City under my sneakers, see low, eyes red. Every block a glowing circuit for the thoughts inside my head. Pinky violet sky above me like a glitch in real life. Lo-fi snare taps out a heartbeat that's been learning to be nice. I remember every season I was grinding just to eat. Now I'm cruising through the same streets with some leather on my seat. Still the same kid in the mirror, with a chip across his smile. Just a little more forgiving, just a little less on trial. Smoke ribbon by the window, climbing up to meet the peaks. Mountains hold the town like secrets that the sunrise never leaks. I ain't flexing cause I made it, I'm just happy I can breathe. With a raspy little monologue and 420 in my sleeve. City under my sneakers, 420 in a ride. One soul on a slow beat, trying not to run or hide. Blues guitar sleeper, worries weaker. If my voice shakes when I say I'm done, it's with the city under my sneakers. I don't need a throne or crown to feel the view get deeper. Just a Smoky night above, a little city under my sneakers. Every stoplight feel like checkpoint on a game I never beat. Every green a tiny blessing, saying move but keep it sweet. Got my day self in the rear view, always rushed and talking loud. Got my nice self in this moment, finally not performing proud. I flick ashes off my tattoo like I'm dusting off my past. All the grudges I've been carrying for no one else but me at last. I let them fall into the darkness where the hillside meets the glow. Let the engine hum forgiveness, I've been too stubborn to show. When I mumble, I'm forgiving people that don't even know my name. Let the raps turn the confession to a small but steady flame. If I choke up for a second, when I say myself included, that's the part of me that never thought his pain could be concluded. City under my sneakers, 420 in a ride. One soul on a slope, guided not to run or hide. Blues guitar sleeper, worries weaker. If my voice shakes when I say I'm done, it's with the city under my sneakers. I don't need a throne or crown to feel the view get deeper. Just a Smoky night above, a little city under my sneakers. Maybe winning isn't money, maybe victory is calm. Maybe trophies are these moments when the noise is finally gone. When the dashboard look like starlight and the sky look like a dream. When the smoke draw little letters saying you're more than what they see. So I send another message through the cracked open sunroof. Let me keep this kinda quiet when the world demand more proof. If I'm okay with who I'm becoming, lands off feet in the speaker. That's my heart still catching up to having city under sneakers. By the time the night grows colder and the valley lights grow small, I've been driving toward acceptance like a citywide last call. Still got gravel in my sentences, still got fights I cannot fix, but they feel a little softer in this mountain frame remix. If you're somewhere feeling lesser than the headlines of your feed, let this hook run through your system while you give yourself a breather. You don't need a bigger stage for your existence to be deeper. You just need one quiet ride with a city under your sneakers. City under my sneakers, 420 in a ride. One soul on a slow beat, trying not to run or hide. Blues guitar sleeper, worries weaker. If my voice shakes when I say I'm done, it's with the city under my sneakers. I don't need a throne or crown to feel the view get deeper. Just a Smoky night above, a little city under my sneakers. Drop it back into the traffic, let the neon lose its height. But that rough and gentle chorus still keep glowing when it's night. If they ask me where I learned that I ain't lesser than these speakers, I'll say hop in a driver's seat with a city under my sneakers. With a city under my sneakers.
Low volume.
Lavender highway thoughts, mountains painted in the dust. Every drag I pull in deep, turn my stress to faded dust. City glowing down below me like a circuit board of gold. Lo-fi drums and slow rotation keep my overthinking cold. Got my hoodie smelling loud, got my eyelids kinda red. All the pressure from the daytime, somewhere stuck in what I shed. I've been living like I owe the whole world proof I'm something big. Now I'm higher than their judgment in this purple nightly rig. Ash flowed out the driver's window world like small planets breaking free. Every flake another problem that no longer carry me. I ain't looking for a purpose, I'm just breathing what I got. Let the skyline be the sermon and this Lambo be the spot. Lavender highway thoughts,
420 in my chest, one soul riding over city, finally giving brain.
Lavender highway
Blues guitar humming, fears get lost. If my voice crack when I say I'm fine, that's lavender highway thoughts.
I don't need a perfect story while this purple evening talks. Just a smoky little cockpit and some lavender highway thoughts. I don't need a island road. I don't need a island road. I don't need a highway thoughts.
I remember driving broke, praying gas would last a week. Now the tank is full of options and the view is what I seek. Still the same kid with the trauma, just a better set of seats. Still a throat that turned to gravel from the way I swallow grief.
When I whisper, I'm allowed to feel okay for once tonight. Let that rap drag through the kick drum like a tire marking light. If I smile and miss a rhyme, cause this relief it kinda hot. That's the indica and freedom mixing up inside the pot. By the time the moon is higher than the problems I can fix, I'll be somewhere in these mountains letting life just coexist. If you listen in your own car with a million tangled knots, let this hook ride with your breathing and your lavender highway thoughts. I don't need a highway thought. I don't need a highway thought. I don't need a highway thought.
Pink smoke, clear my
Pink smoke, clear the head.
pink smoke in the rear view, curling over city lights. Every puff a little distance from the noise of all my fights. Dashboard glow electric violet, gauges look like tiny moons. Lo-fi bassline like a blanket, kicking soft and knocking soon. I've been scrolling through my failures like they updates on my phone. Now I'm driving past the service, all these towers far from home. Got my problems in the backseat, they can ride but they don't steer. I'm the only one with hands upon this wheel up in the clear. Asphalt easy on the road like I'm salting down the pain. Let it mix with all the gravel, let it wash out in the rain. I ain't tryna be the toughest, I'm just tryna feel what's true. High enough to see the pattern, low enough to still be you.
Pink smoke in the rear, 420 in my veins. One man racing, no one, just relaxing in these lanes. Blues keys floating, calm renew. If my voice shakes when I say I'm good, that's pink smoke in the rear view. I don't need a crowd to clap for every hard thing I've been through. Just a lonely stretch of asphalt and some pink smoke in the rear view.
Used to fear these quiet moments, they would amplify my doubt. Every silence was a mirror that would drag my secrets out. Now the quiet feel like cushion, like a couch for all my thoughts. Like the universe, say sit down, let me untie all your knots. When I murmur, I forgive you for mistakes from younger days. Let the rest ride on the snare like it's been dying to be praised. If a tear sneak past my lashes while I laugh at how that sounds, that's just proof this little joint be bringing peace where none was found. If you rolling by yourself, feel like no one understands, let this hook sit in your speakers while the city leaves your hands. You don't need a different life to start again and make it through. You just need one purple sunset and pink smoke in your rear
dashboard confessions, everything I never said, spilling out between these hi-hats and this cloud around my head. Purple numbers on the cluster, look like stars that learn to count. Every mile a little therapy I'll never talk about. I've been carrying expectation, like a trunk I never checked. Every road they put me in delay, my own self disconnected. Now it's just me and this engine, and a beat that feel like home. Just a gravy little monologue, on cruise control alone. Ash drop on my faded cargoes like a snowfall in July. Every flake a deadline dying as I watch it say goodbye. I'm not looking for redemption, I'm just trying to fill my chest without somebody explaining how I'm supposed to pass that test. Neon dashboard confessions, 420 in the air. One rough voice on soft progression, empty passenger side check. Blues chords praying mine in session. If my tone break when I say I'm tired, that's neon dashboard confession. I don't need a priest or spotlight for my soul to learn its lesson. Just a Smoky moving booth for all these neon dashboard confessions. I remember other nights I drowned it all in louder songs, trying to bury every question under 808s and bongs. Now I let the track stay simple so my head can hear itself. Let the snares leave room for feelings I once shelved up on a shelf. When I whisper I ain't happy but I'm better than before, let it fall between the kick hits like a truth I can't ignore. If I stutter on I matter, cause that word still fit me weird. That's the kid inside this grown man learning he can stay revered. By the time I hit the outskirts and the lanes begin to thin, I'll have said enough in secret just to try again within. If you driving with your own thoughts, echo bouncing off the glass, let this hook be your reminder. You can let those feelings pass.
Time doesn't run up here. I do. Skyline on my wrist, city diamonds down below. Every tick a little warning that I used to move too slow. Now I'm guiding through the evening like I finally caught the wave, with the train between my fingers and a heart I wanna save. Purple twilight on the leather mountains, cut the world in half. Instrument panel looking cosmic, every light a quiet laugh. I don't care about arrivals, I'm in love with in between, with the way these smoky seconds paint a frame in every scene. Hashtag all beside it shifted, disappearing neon gloom. I've been sweeping out my spirit like I'm cleaning up my room. Every cloud I let go up will take away from off my spine. Every cough a little break from being product all the time. Skyline on my 420 in my lungs. One small human over thousands of electric buzzing tongues. Blues guitar shimmer doused and miss. If my voice crack when I say I'm blessed, that skyline on my wrist. Oh, I don't need need the world to listen for this moment to exist. Just a smoky purple evening and the skyline on my wrist. I remember cheap apartments, leaking ceilings, broken heat, borrow cars and borrow courage just to make it down the street. Now I'm pulling up above it with the same old shaky soul. Only difference is I learned I don't have to play a role. When I mumble, I'm enough. It still feels foreign on my tongue, like the song I'm only learning. Know the chords been there since young, but the rest makes every syllable sound honest when it lands. Like the gravel in my story, giving traction to my plans. If you look up from your whole lane, feel the night hold you in place. Let this hook live in your headphones while you stare out into space. You don't need a fancy cockpit for your heart to feel like this. You just need one smoky moment with your own skyline on your wrist.